On the fringes of the human colony world Urion 6, the neon-lit streets never truly slept. Airships drifted across the high towers, and markets stayed open until dawn. Yet, beneath the glow, among the alleys choked with fumes, a tiny figure scrounged through discarded bins for food. Her name was Kaylee. She was thin, her pale lavender skin hidden beneath ragged clothes. Her eyes glowed faintly, silver like moonlight, though she kept them downcast to avoid attention. To most, she was just another street orphan of mixed alien heritage. Humans avoided her, muttering about strays. Other aliens sneered, whispering that she carried the mark of something cursed. Kaylee didn't understand the whispers. All she knew was hunger. She searched the trash behind restaurants, careful not to be caught by guards or shopkeepers who would chase her away. Tonight, she found half a piece of bread, stale but edible. She tucked it into her pocket and smiled. For Kaylee, that was enough to survive another day. But Kaylee wasn't ordinary. She didn't know her blood carried a legacy older than the colony itself. She didn't know that within her veins ran the heritage of an empire forgotten, an empire built on the fire and wings of dragons. The awakening. One night, as Kaylee huddled in an alley, she heard boots. 2 human guards dragged a drunk merchant out of the shadows. They laughed, tossing him down like trash. Kaylee froze, clutching her bread. "Look what we've got here," one of them sneered, spotting her. "A little rat." Kaylee bolted, but the guards were faster. They cornered her against a wall, raising their shock batons. "Please, I just wanted food," she whispered, trembling. Then it happened. The fear inside her ignited into something else. Her silver eyes blazed bright white. Heat radiated from her small body, and with a cry, she released a shockwave of energy that flung the guards backward. Sparks crackled across the alley walls, and Kaylee collapsed, panting. The guards scrambled up, terrified. "D-drag on fire." One gasped before both fled. Kaylee didn't know what had just happened, but someone else had seen. A cloaked figure stepped from the shadows, his eyes sharp, his voice low and calm. "You have the gift," he said. "The bloodline is real." Kaylee stared. "Who are you?" "My name is Orendax. I've searched for you for years." "You're not just a street orphan, Kaylee. You are the heir to the draconic throne." She shook her head, tears filling her eyes. "No. I'm just me. I'm nobody." Oren knelt, lowering his hood. His skin shimmered faintly with scales, his eyes golden.
"He was one of them."
"A dragonborn. You were hidden for your safety. Long ago, the Dragon Empire fell. Assassins hunted the royal bloodline until none were thought to survive. But you, child, you are the last. And the Empire's enemies would kill you if they knew." Kaylee's heart raced. She wanted to deny it, to run back to the alleys and her trash bins. But deep inside, she remembered flashes, dreams of fire, of wings, of voices calling her name. The journey to truth. Oren took Kaylee under his protection, guiding her through the underworld of Urion 6. He taught her to control the fire inside her, though it burned hot and wild. Small sparks became controlled flames. Her frail body grew stronger. As weeks passed, she began to learn the truth of her heritage. The Dragon Empire was not just legend. For centuries, the Dragonborn had ruled across the stars, their power unmatched. But betrayal fractured their dynasty. Human colonists allied with rival alien factions to overthrow them, leaving only ruins and scattered survivors. The throne of the dragons still existed, hidden on a forgotten world, sealed by ancient flame. Only a true heir could reclaim it. "You don't have to take the throne," Oren told her one night. "But know this, The people suffer without their ruler. Criminal syndicates rule in shadows. Colonies are prey to warlords. The blood in your veins is not just power, it is responsibility. Kaylee listened, torn. She had never asked for this. She was just a girl who wanted food. But now she saw the city differently. Children starved, just as she had. Families lived in fear of soldiers and gangs. And deep in her chest, the fire answered, not just with rage, but with purpose. Conflict. The enemy moves. News of Kaylee's awakening spread. Whispers of the dragon Heir reached the ears of Vera Kor, a warlord who had risen from the ashes of the empire. She had betrayed the dragon centuries ago and now ruled with merciless strength. She cannot rise, Vera snarled. If the Heir takes the throne, my dominion crumbles. Find her. Kill her. Soon, bounty hunters swarmed Urion 6. Kaylee and Oren fought to stay hidden, but the hunters closed in. In one desperate escape, Kaylee unleashed her fire fully, wings of flame erupting from her back for mere moments. Entire squads fled in terror, whispering, "The Heir is real." But Kaylee was shaken. "I'm a danger to everyone. I can't control it." Oren gripped her shoulders. "No, your fire is not destruction. It is life. You must claim it." Climax. The Throne of Dragons. Oren led Kaylee to the lost world of Dracoria, hidden in the mists of a dead star system. The planet was scorched, lifeless. At its center lay a mountain crowned with ruins, the Throne of Dragons. But Vera had followed. Armies of mercenaries and war machines surrounded the mountain. At their head stood Vera herself, tall, armored in black scales stolen from fallen dragons, her eyes burning red. "You are nothing but a child," Vera mocked. "Give me your fire, and perhaps I will let you live." Kaylee trembled. The sight of the armies crushed her spirit. She wanted to run, to hide like she always had. But then she saw Oren wounded, defending her with his life. She saw the enslaved people Vera commanded, their eyes hollow with despair. Something inside her broke and rebuilt itself stronger. "No," Kaylee said, her voice steady. "I am Kaylee of the Dragon Blood, and I am not afraid of you." She stepped forward, the mountain shaking beneath her feet. Her silver eyes blazed like suns, and the fire within roared free. Wings of pure flame unfurled behind her, stretching wide. The sky turned crimson with her power. Vera's army faltered, but the warlord charged, wielding a blade of dark energy. The clash shook the ruins. Fire met shadow. Kaylee fought not with skill, but with the raw truth of who she was. At the final moment, she unleashed the ancient roar of the dragon blood, a sound that echoed across worlds. Flames consumed Vera, shattering her armor, burning her false throne to ashes. Ending, a throne reclaimed. Silence followed. The mercenaries fled. The skies cleared. Kaylee, trembling but unbroken, climbed the steps to the Throne of Dragons. The ancient stone recognized her. Fire spiraled upward, illuminating her in golden light. The throne did not imprison her. It bent to her will. And for the first time, Kaylee understood. She was no longer the little girl digging through trash. She was heir to a legacy of fire and wings, a ruler not by choice, but by destiny. Oren bowed low, tears in his golden eyes. The Empire lives again. Kaylee looked out at the horizon, her voice soft but resolute. Not an empire of fear. Not like the past. I will build a home for the lost. A family for the hungry. A future for all. The fire within her pulsed warmly. Not a burden, but a beacon. And so the legend began. the street orphan who rose from scraps of bread to claim the dragon throne, a queen not of ashes, but of hope.